This is Dr. Flight. I hope you're doing well today. It's great to be able to touch base with you. This is a short video, and what I try to do is on many of the weeks during the term, I try to put together a short video called the Weekly Roundup. The Weekly Roundup is just simply a overview of the content, just kind of where we are in the course, some things to look forward to this week, and kind of just what's going on in marketing, principles of marketing, and where we are, like I said, in the course. So anyways, welcome to the class again. Welcome to the course. This is week number 1, as I'm sure you know. By now, you should have your textbook, access to your textbook, which is the Marketing M textbook. You should also be signed up and hooked into, if you will, connected with McGraw-Hill's Connect for our course. That's where you're going to find a lot of the homework assignments and also content for the course and things like that. So don't let that slip by you this week. Those are things that you should be doing. We also cover Chapter 1 this week. And so what we're looking at on the screen right now, if you're able to see other than just audio, you'll see our Moodle page. So when we're in Moodle, a great place to start is the Start Here tab. I always recommend that folks go right into that, and then you'll also see all of our other materials that you'll need for the course here as well. So Introduction to Marketing, for instance, is the material for the first week of class. We can click on that, and you're going to see links to videos and then a review of the content for the chapter. Okay, this review is a Word document, so you can just study that. As you get ready for a test, you'll want to study those review guides. But this is the content for the course. If you were in class, this is what we'd be talking about. So these are the things that you should watch. You should pay attention to those and just focus on those for for each week that we have. The other thing that we'll do today as a roundup is we're going to pop right into Start Here again. And first and foremost, you'll see again the link to our welcome video, not this one, but a different one, just welcoming you to the class, introducing the course to you. You'll also be able to access the syllabus here, which you've certainly already done this week, and also the course schedule. So I'm gonna open this course schedule up here, and we'll look at what we're supposed to be doing this week and how that's all working out. So let me draw that over here, and I'm going to blow it up a little bit so that we can have a better visual of what's going on. You can see that a little bit more clearly. So in the first section is the beginning of the course, pre-course, the things that you can do in advance. We're into the course now, so we're going to jump right down here to what would be Module 1. This is Week 1's material. Okay, and within this space here, you'll see everything that we do for this week. You'll see the videos. There are 4 videos listed, so there are 4 content pieces here that you should be aware of and you should watch. You should read the text. You're welcome to look at the PowerPoints if you want to as a resource. Some people print the PowerPoints out, and then as they watch the video, they take notes. So that's a good strategy for you. If you haven't done that, you might try that. There's also that review guide, like I mentioned, which would be the study outline here. And then also in Connect, there are opportunities to do what's called Connect's Smart Book. Now, the Smart Book is optional. And again, I'll have a lot of people ask me, hey, do I need to do that? When's it due? Blah, blah, blah. It's optional. It is only a study method for you. Some students like to use it. Some students don't. I'm not going to lie. People who use it get roughly 10% better, do 10% better in the course than people who don't. So take that for what it is. I recommend people study using that method as well as other methods too, but that's there. So that's why it's under resources. Now, again, watch the videos, read the class, use the Connect Smart Book if it's necessary for you. And then over here, to do. What should you be doing this week? Well, first and foremost, we have a summary, chapter 1 summary or review that you'll do. And so we'll want you to do that. Again, it's due by Sunday at midnight, or the 14th at midnight. I think that's Sunday, but we'll just have to go with the 14th. There will be a test now that's in a few weeks. So this material and this module, this chapter, will be assessed in test 1. So test 1 will have this material, but that's in a few weeks. And then you should also look to do the Connect homework assignment, which is Value Creation, Relevance Tech Company. You'll want to take your time and do those. Those are things that are a little interactive. It's like a story. It's an application where there's a scenario and you walk through the scenario as a character and answer questions. But the questions are rooted in the chapter, so you need to know the chapter material before you do those questions, and go from there. Okay, so this is what you should be thinking about doing this week. All right. Next week, we have our next set of materials, so you just do 1 week at a time. Again, kind of lays out what you should be doing. We actually move into we do chapter 4 next week, and then we bounce back to chapter 2 for week 3. So just follow along. Just this is your map. This is your roadmap. You follow this along each week, and you'll be good to go. Just bear in mind here, let me just make sure we're good here. Yep, the test 1, it's January 29th. We'll talk about that more in another weekly roundup, but that'll be coming up. Then the homework assignments, those Connect assignments, and also the metrics assignment here, those are all due on the 29th as well by 5 o'clock. So, while it's listed here in week 1, the content of this homework assignment here is related to chapter 1. You do have until the 29th to finish it up and get it done. Okay, so just think about these big due dates like the test day as a summation of 3 weeks of work. Now, I strongly suggest that you do these homework assignments before the 29th. That's the last day you can turn it in. That's not when you do it. It's the last day you can do it. Now, the test you have to do on the 29th, but those homework assignments you should be doing week by week by week. Okay, so this is just a little heads up. Again, this is what I call my weekly roundup. This is something that I do. Again, try to do it every week. The content for this week's material is just an introduction to marketing. Marketing is a business function. It's one of the major functions in an organization. There are many, 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 many different roles marketers play within an organization, and literally dozens and dozens of different career paths that are major, big, huge professional career paths that you can engage in with marketing background. So that's one reason why we talk about this. Chapter 1 helps us introduce the concept of value, the value proposition, and those would be big things to take away. Also, a concept of an exchange and sort of a market-based economy and how that's formed as a result of a series of exchanges, and marketing's role is to make sure exchanges happen. So let me know if you have any questions. Again, I just wanted to reach out to you, a short little say hello, and get the term started off with a bang. So best wishes. Let me know again if you have any questions. Thanks.